Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another plan with me in my Hobonichi cousin avec. And for this week, I'm going to go ahead and go back into my sticker stash and find some old stickers that I kept from old sticker kits to use to decorate this coming week. So if you'd be interested to see how I set up my Hobonichi cousin avec in a functional, slightly minimalistic layout, then go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so for this week, we are going to be decorating for the week of August the 25th through August the 31st. This is the last full week in the month of August, and it's crazy how fast time has gone by. It feels like I just started using this planner yesterday, and it is now already the second full month in this part 2 of Ek. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. I bought this new little pen case. It's got 4 little sections. I keep this on my desk so that way I can house all of my kind of colorful pens, so I can try to do a little bit more to my notes and spreads and things like that. So this is what I have holding my 4 different kits for the grabby pens. I do have, just recently, I bought the Pentel RSVP Fine pens. I used to love these when I was in school, and I saw someone using them and I had to purchase them. And they work really well in the Hobonichi cousin avec. And then I also have my Friction Way pens along with my Muji 038 colorful pens. So this is kind of just all colorful in one little grasp. This is definitely not all of my colored pens, but these are the ones that I tend to gravitate the most toward. So this is what I'm going to be using for this spread. I don't quite know what color I want to use. I want to go ahead and dive into my reusable sticker book that I put all of my old stickers in whenever I finish a kit. And I kind of want to look through here just to see what I have and pick my colors based off of what I find. So I do have some Coffee Monsters Co. I don't really have a whole lot of full box stickers. I do have a bunch of little trackers, which I would be using for my workout. I do have a couple little trackers that I could use for sleep, which would be beneficial. I have a bunch of to-dos. I do have a bunch of these different colored boxes. And then this is all of my Hubman and Chub Girl. I do have quite a few of habit trackers. I have much more stickers, like full box stickers, icons, hearts, to do. A lot of my Hubman and Chub Girl, I have a lot more categories. So I do have a this month, day off, to do, payday, bills due, laundry, gratitude, groceries, note to self, don't forget, this week, and then work. So I do have quite a few already pre-made labels, and I have a ton of sticker boxes or like functional boxes. I think I'm going to end up using Hubman and Chub Girl just because I do have quite a few stickers from them. This is another little sticker kit that I got off of a small business. I do not remember what it was called. This is another one, and then these are all empty. So I think I'm going to use Hubman and Chub Girl because I have quite a few of those, and I don't have as many Coffee Monsters Co. So, let's see. You know what? I think I might end up maybe using an orange one because it is starting to get... I know it's not the first of fall. I know fall is still quite a bit away, and I know it's still like 85 to 90 degrees where I'm at, but I love fall. It is my favorite time of year. I do have quite a few of these like pumpkin spice lattes. Pumpkins are coming back and I cannot wait. So maybe I'll do that. I do have some orange to-dos. I have a couple work ones, not a whole lot, and I have a ton of these. So yeah, we're gonna use Hubman and Chub Girl. We're gonna do like an orange color, but I don't want to have an orange pen. Maybe I'll do like a brown. Let me see, do I have a grabby brown. Let's see. I do think I have a friction brown though too. Maybe. It's like the sand color. Okay, so I have the Friction Way, and I think this is in like a sandish color. I don't think this has a color on it. No, it doesn't have a color on it, but it's kind of like a sand brown color. And then I do have these two. This is much more of like a cooler brown, I feel. You know, I'm going to use Grabby. I have been wanting to use my Grabby pens for literally everything. I have made so many notes, my personal notes, using my Grabby pen. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to use orange is going to be my theme. So with that being said, let's go ahead and put down my sidebar. So I do not have a orange or a brown of these trackers. I was using this in the past for a sleep tracker, but I don't have one that has like a good color. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write in on my sidebar. I have to turn my thing sideways. I'm gonna go ahead and write my sidebar using my pen, and I'm gonna do my sleep tracker up here. I haven't used this color at all. I go from 10 down to 4. And because these are erasable pens, any mistakes I make are not permanent, and I love that. It definitely makes me setting up my spread much less stress because I know I can just erase it. All right, so I have my sleep tracker. So I don't have any brown like notes to self. So we'll just go ahead and do a brown, I guess. Because we're gonna have a lot of orange pictures, like stickers, like throughout the spread. So I'll just go ahead and do brown. So we'll just do this one here. And this is gonna be my workout tracker. Pen doesn't work very well on labels. It gives like a weird, it's not a really nice line. Oh well, that's fine. Whatever. All right, and now we'll do to-do list. And we'll do an orange one. We have to do, and I'll just go ahead and once I figure out my to-do list, I'll fill that in. Now I don't have enough work labels in the same color theme, so I'm just gonna write in work, but I am going to use I did have Friday as my day off. I'm taking off that day. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this down so I don't forget. So put that right here because I still have to take my daughter to school, but I don't have to go into work. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my work schedule. So Monday I'm taking my daughter to school, so I'm going to go to work a little bit later. I'm not really a big fan of this brown. Maybe if I use it more, it'll, like, the ink will come out nicer. But I'm not super impressed with this color as of right now. All right, so we've got my work, and then I do have to my daughter to school. I'm just gonna write carpool, even though I'm not picking anybody else. It just reminds me what I'm doing. All right, now I'm going to jump into my calendar and go ahead and start putting down labels for all of the appointments and things that I need to do. Actually, you know what I should have done? We're gonna fix this. Look at this. It's so amazing. I don't have to worry about this. I am going to use labels. I have all of those boxes that I need to use up, and I decide not to put them down. Jeez Louise. Okay. See, look at that. It's like it never happened. All right, let's try this again. Let me go to all of my functional labels, and I'm going to do these smaller ones for work. So we're gonna do, I don't want to use the orange ghost because it's not ghost time. So just use these 4 orange ones. There we go. Okay, now I'll just do, I need to do carpool quite a few times actually. So I've got a bunch of carpool functional boxes. Try to find all of the like browner ones. Carpool up here because I'm taking my daughter Monday morning. I'm also taking her Friday morning. Then I've got afternoon. So we have carpool, and then now I have to go in because I have a couple of other things that I know of this coming week, so I can go ahead and put those down. And I have on Tuesday, my daughter has her open house, my elementary school student, so let's do one of these. And then we have a gymnastics. And then I don't have anything else for the rest of the week. I do want to go ahead and put down some washi. That was what I forgot. So I'm going to go ahead and get some washi. I like to put down at the 9 o'clock time zone so that way I can kind of annotate what I do after all of my kids go to sleep. That's kind of like a me time. So I need to go get some washi. So I'm going to go and do that really quickly. Okay, I did find some just basic brown grid washi. I think I ended up getting this at Michael's or Hobby Lobby a few years ago. It was like in a kit with about 5 or 6 different colors. Slowly trying to use them up. Put this down at 9 o'clock. Okay, so I have my washi down. Now I do need to add just a couple little stickers that I keep in my little sticker storage. I love these. I got them off of Amazon. I have them in my Amazon storefront, which I do have linked down below if you are interested. I also will have my grabby pens along with my little storage container in my Amazon storefront. I try to keep my most favorite items there. I do buy a bunch of stationery and I don't keep them all, but I will try to keep my favorite stuff. So I do want to put a little birthday icon because my nephew turns 16 this week. Turns 16 on the 28th. Oh, and actually, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this up. I forgot. This is a half a day for my kids. So, no, I think I can. Hubman and Chubgirl stickers are super strong and they sometimes do not like peel up after you've put them down. I just remembered that. I'm so glad I was able to pull this up. Okay, so Friday they actually, which is why I'm taking the day off, because they get out of school at 11:30. So there's literally no need for me to go into work just to turn around and come back and pick them up. So I forgot about that. All right, so now I can put down the birthday. Okay. And then I do have on here also, I need to put down my recycling sticker and my trash sticker. I don't have another trash. All I have is these clear ones. I've used all the other ones up. And then I think this is going to be it for this weekly spread. It does look very bare right now, but I like to start like this, and then toward the end of the week, it will look similar to this. I do also really need to quickly, which I also forgot, it is literally Sunday night at 10 o'clock at night, so my brain is a little scattered after with it being so late, but I need to draw in lines for appointments so I can see kind of when they last, or how long they last till. This carpool does not last that long. All right, now I think I'm done. So gymnastics and open house are going to last the amount of time that this box is for. I have my work, I have my carpool times, and I think that's gonna be it. So this is what my week is looking like. I do like it. I wish this pen would work better on these functional boxes from Hubman and Chubgirl, but it is what it is. That's fine. So I am very excited to see what the spread looks like toward the end of the week. after the day is finished, if there are any gaps, such as right here, if there's nothing that happens this right here or even down here, I will go ahead and try to find one of those old stickers that I got from Hub and Shop Girl that I showed you at the very beginning, and I'll put those here just to fill up the space. But I'll also use other stickers to kind of fill in what's happening for that week, such as Coffee Monsters Co., Hubman and Shop Girl, any other stickers that I do find. And we will slowly get this all built up and have a really nice spread, hopefully by the end of the week. So with that, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already, and I will see everybody in my next video. Bye.